I started parkour about 18 months ago in June last year. It was a great way to meet new people.
I watched this documentary called The Yamakasi it was on SBS, and got inspired basically and found the Newcastle parkour community.
I thinking about parkour is like just move.
Obviously there's a lot of fear, and it's trying to overcome that fear in your own mind. Since I've started parkour for the last 2-3 years, it's sort of made me a lot more confident as a person. Sort of bring that mentality from parkour into just your normal life as well. Even if it's just at work, you find an obstacle, you approach it with the same mentality that you have from parkour.
Knowing your fears and just knowing your limitations. I mean, there's some things that you should be afraid of, like jumping roof to roof. Just little jumps that can put you off, like just to a curb. Some people get scared of that, and you got to know what you should be afraid of. I've had a few falls, but it hasn't really put me off that much from parkour. Scraped elbows and knees.
8 months ago, before I came here, I go to America. During that time, I tried a new thing like double front flip, and I land is like over rotation, and I use my arm to hold my body. It's like I just avoid my face gonna hit the ground and my arm is broken.
When we first started, there was only 3 or 4 of us, and since then it's grown quite exponentially. We've got classes running and usually 50 people turn up.
Yeah, we've got a lot of kids who try and teach us how to do things, but and there's a lot of kids who just come in, they're just trying to do it to be flashy or just to show off, and once they find out it's a lot of hard work and it's not as easy as they make it look in the movies, it's only usually the ones who really want to do it that stay with us.
All the instructors have gone down to Melbourne and done instructor training, so we just try to teach basic fundamentals of parkour, how to roll, how to land, understanding of what parkour is, not just from a physical point of view, but from a mental and mental development point of view. So we try to give the whole picture of what parkour is.
I think it's a great community. We all try and back each other up. We encourage each other. We won't push each other to do jumps that we don't think that person's capable with, because the last thing we want is for someone to get hurt and not be able to come train with us anymore.
My personality, I don't speak much to any person, in other people, and I use parkour to link me to the other people to speak a lot. I have a lot of friends right now and just have a good time with them, and we just hang out together and training together. That's good for me. Everybody watching us why did you do that? It's so dangerous and so stupid sometimes. It's they don't know what is parkour and what is free running, what we are doing right now, and if they try to learn it and enjoy with it, I think they will love it too.
The public's really mixed. Some people are really encouraging and think it's a great thing, but others think we're just reckless and that we're going to get hurt and stuff, but they don't see the hours we put in working up to that big jump. They don't see the hundreds of push-ups we did or conditioning our body and our mental confidence.
In Australia anyway, it's still largely misunderstood to some degree, but it's starting to get a lot more traction. People starting to understand what it is and what we actually stand for.
You're not in competition with others like you are in football. It's more a competition with yourself. In football, you're I'm better than that person, but in parkour, it's I'm better than I was last week. It's always just self-improvement.
A lot of people, they love to train together, so that's why we meet a lot of time and we have a good time together.
Because I just want to train parkour for life. I just want to be like 50 years old, 60-year-old and still training parkour. So, I'm just going to keep on training, and wherever I end up is wherever I end up.